Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, about 8:30, and I'm on the way to downtown Fort Worth for a doctor's appointment with my pain doctor. I wanted to jump on while I'm sitting in dead stop traffic and not feeling good or looking good, but oh well, I don't really feel good and thought about canceling this appointment, but I can't. I have to go. So y'all know that I had the appointment with the neurosurgeon last week, and the new neurosurgeon, and believe it or not, she feels that she can actually do a biopsy very safely with minimal risk. In fact, she said less than a 5% chance, things really going wrong, which that's still scary because things really going wrong means death or vegetable, so even knowing there's a 1% chance of that, it's a little scary. It's a little frustrating and it's a little aggravating because for a year and a half we've been told this is absolutely inoperable and this is absolutely terminal. And to think that there was a surgeon 20 miles away that says that she's done this many times, does this quite often, and is very secure that she can safely go in and get a biopsy. But I don't let it bother me, because at first I felt real cheated for a minute, because I thought I've been put through all this pain and all these treatments and all this medication when we maybe could have had a biopsy all along. But I know that it is working out this way for a reason, because that's the way that God had it planned. And that maybe if I would have been put with her in the beginning, it wouldn't have ended up so well. She is absolutely phenomenal. She's not only like I said, she's not only a neurosurgeon, she's also a professor of it. She's a wife, she's a mother. She's actually 6 months pregnant with twins right now, and said she did one of these surgeries literally the day before she gave birth with her last pregnancy. So that's pretty impressive. I just don't know what to do, y'all. It's great that somebody says, yeah, we can do a biopsy and we can finally know for sure how advanced this cancer is or isn't. But then, just the thought of someone having to go in and do a craniotomy on me and remove the back of my skull. She said that the incision would be from about the middle of the back of my head down below where the tumor is, down on the, below my spinal cord. So it would go from, basically, like I said, the middle of the back of my head to right below my spinal cord. And they would expose the brainstem and the medulla and then get a tiny, tiny sample. But like I said, just the fact of having to have brain surgery and a craniotomy just scares me to death. I know that she's a skilled surgeon because my neuro-oncologist referred her, but it's still so scary, y'all. Just thinking of somebody going in there and playing around in your brain and having to cut your skull, and I'm just so afraid that I'm going to wake up and not be right. I'm so worried that I'm going to wake up and not be able to walk or talk. And I shouldn't be this scared because I've had so many of my cancer companion friends and that have had brain surgery, and they lived through it and came out fine, but theirs was a little different. Not that brain surgery is any better in one location or another, but theirs were, like different areas in their frontal lobe and things like that, here and here. Mine's back here where you lay, where everything. It's like, how do you comfortably recover when you can't even lay on your back? But just to have somebody have to be in the area of the brain that controls breathing and everything, I just don't want to regret it, y'all. I don't want to wake up and something be wrong with me and me regret it and feel like, oh, I just had to have this biopsy. I just had to have this, and now look what happened. But y'all know that I decided a few months back that I needed a second opinion because when you have an inoperable terminal tumor, there's so many things that you're excluded from. Like, I'm excluded from any kind of stem cell therapy research, immunotherapy, clinical trials, Optune devices. I can't use any of those that other cancer patients have available to them because mine is inoperable, and we've never been able to do a biopsy and find out, grade 2, grade 3. And because of that, it basically makes me a big question mark. So not only do most doctors not want to touch me, but they sure as hell don't want to put me through clinical trials and things like that when they're not even fully sure what cancer and how advanced this cancer is or isn't. So I get that, and I don't want to be anybody's guinea pig. But at least by doing a biopsy, we will know for sure. And yeah, things could always come out worse from a biopsy, but they could always come out better. And I just keep thinking, what if they get in there and they open it up and they realize, hey, this tumor isn't as entwined in the medulla as we thought. Or what if she gets in there and she's like, oh my God, the tumor's right here. Like, I can get part of it or all of it, or even though that's not what her goal is, but you just never know. Just like it could end up bad, I know that it could end up good too. But I just never in my life thought that I'd be having to make a decision of whether or not I want somebody in my brain. And even though it scares the living crap out of me, it ultimately may be something that I need to do, that I have to do. And as hard as I've been fighting for a second opinion between UT Southwestern, MD Anderson, and Cancer Treatment Centers of America in Tulsa, if I would have gone to them or MD Anderson in Houston for my second opinion, the first thing that they would have done is said, let's get you with one of our neurosurgeons that can biopsy this. So it's like, I don't want to fight for something and then turn it down when I have it offered to me. And I'm very, very, very thankful right now that I've got insurance that will fully pay for this. And let's say that I just say I can't do it, I can't go through with it, it's too risky, it's too scary, and then a year down the road we discover, oh my God, you have to have this surgery, you have no choice. And then what if my insurance has changed, or my coverages have changed and they no longer pay for it? Then I'm screwed. And so you know, I don't want to deny a gift that's been given to me, but I also don't want to jump the gun. So, what I've decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and let the neurosurgeon put me on the operating room schedule, because when I saw her last week, she said she was booking it about 3 weeks out. And so right now they are looking to do the brain surgery, I believe, on possibly the 16th or the 18th of September if I continue to go through with it. And, you know, like I said, I can always back out. But, like I said, the appointment went great itself. I just basically have to make the decision on whether or not I can and I want to go through with this. So, but, like I said, I loved her. She was a wonderful doctor. It was a wonderful appointment. I feel totally confident, safe, and secure with her. I just don't feel totally confident and safe and secure with me. So, that part's hard. God, I don't feel good this morning, y'all. Oh, I do not feel good. But, anyway, so that's where things sit and that's where things stand, and just kind of wanted to update you guys and just let you know. So, but I'm going to get off here for now, and I'll make another video. Hubby's out of town in Houston for a couple days, so, but I love you guys as always, and have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I'll be back. Bye. Love you.